Hi and welcome to another episode of Toby's Barbecue Corner. Today we're making a chicken roulade with two types of mushrooms. Now what you need for it and how to do it, I'm going to show you in this episode. And this is what we need for today. Now we need a whole zucchini, we need half a red onion, about 3 cloves of garlic, we need some salt and pepper, some mozzarella balls, mushrooms, chanterelles, a little bit of salad, some butter, olive oil, Parmesan cheese, a few little cocktail tomatoes. Then we need some chicken breast and obviously prosciutto. In the first step what I've done is I've cut open the chicken breast into what I hope is fairly equal thick slices. Now obviously as we want to make it into a roulade, I have to hammer it a little bit to make it nice and flat and even. So that's what we're going to do now. In the next step we're going to grate the Parmesan cheese. So you can use any grater that you have at home. Now some have a tower looking one, I only have this little one here. So I guess as Christmas is coming up, I might be getting a tower one. And we're going to quickly grate the zucchini, so I'm just gonna cut off the front part and then we're gonna grate this quickly down. And then we're almost ready for our roulade. So in the next step we're going to put the prosciutto down. So what you want to do is you grab a slice, put it onto cling film, and then you just continue doing that until you cover the entire width and length of the cling film. Make sure that they overlap a little bit, and obviously as that is rather fragile, make sure that you get good coverage, because otherwise you will run into the trouble that some of that stuff might fall out. So just be careful with it. Right, all done. So we're now going to put the chicken breast on that we flattened earlier and just put it roughly over the same area that you have your prosciutto on. You can have it overlap a little bit as well. And you can cut it up if need be to cover all the prosciutto. Right, this will do. So now we're going to season it with a little bit of pepper and salt. Then we're going to add our zucchini, just like that. Next comes the grated Parmesan, so right on top. Just like that. And then the mozzarella balls, kind of like as a topping. And doesn't that look gorgeous? I love doing this. There we go, a little bit of salt and black pepper for good measure, right on top. And then we're ready to fold this thing over. So that's why the cling film just makes it a lot easier. And you just fold it. And obviously you will run into some form of trouble with the mozzarella balls, but don't you worry, it happens to me all the time. Just get creative as you go along and you'll be fine. Alright, already looking good. Make sure you don't get any of the cling film on the inside. So peel it back gently. You can almost use it as if you're making sushi. Alright. Make sure it's nice and tight. And then we're going to rest it onto a wooden board and put it outside on the barbecue. Finally, all on the board. It was a bit of a struggle, but hey ho, that's how life goes. So now it's gonna go onto the barbecue. The barbecue sets at about 180 degrees and we're looking for around 40 minutes until this thing will be ready. The barbecue is sitting at 180 degrees and I've created an indirect zone. We're going to use this skillet later on for the mushrooms, and we're just going to put the wooden board in the indirect zone and let that cook for roughly 40 minutes, as I said. Now what we're going to do is we're going to coat it with a little bit of olive oil just to be on the safe side, you know, because obviously olive oil helps to be non-stick, and despite all the fat that will render out from the prosciutto, I just want to make sure, you know, we're not losing any of the good meat and flavors because it sticks to the board. That should do it. And then we're going to take care of our mushrooms in a little while. About 10 minutes left, so we're quickly going to take care of the mushrooms. So we're going to melt some butter. And we're going to fry the red onion and the garlic quickly. We're going to add our mushrooms. Give it a bit of a stir. Make sure everything is nicely coated. Add some salt and pepper. And then we're going to stir it occasionally until the meat is done. Exactly 40 minutes later, we're done. So we're now going to prep, and that's what we're using the salad for. So we're going to create a nice little bed of that rucola, but you can use obviously any other type of salad you want. Just make it look nice. And then we're going to add our chicken roulade to it, just like that. And my son has cut up a couple of tomatoes for me, so that was very nice of him. Thank you very much, Maximilian.
You're welcome.
And we're going to dress it a little bit. And then I'm going to show you the final product and the center cut. And now let's go for that center cut. So hopefully this turned out exactly how I wanted it. But I'm super excited. It's very juicy and it is hot, guys. Jesus Christ, my fingers are burning. So there we go, guys. I think that looks absolutely delicious. Well guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video about the chicken roulade with 2 types of mushrooms, or mushroom medley, if I guess you could call it. Yeah, it was super delicious. The prosciutto really made sure that the chicken stayed nice and moist, and obviously with all that cheese inside, it was just absolutely amazing. Now, if you did enjoy the video, I would appreciate a comment and a thumbs up. And please head over to that subscribe button for more great videos to come. And I hope to see you soon again at Toby's Barbecue Corner.